Well, I'll start this week's amateur review with the only results I've got this week for you, which is the Student Rugby League. Starting off with the universities, these results were all on Wednesday the 23rd of November. In the Premier North, it was Manchester Met 19, Newcastle 18. In the Northern 1A, Sheffield Hallam 36, Salford 48. So a good win there for Salford and Manchester Met, both getting good results there. In the College Rugby, in the Premier Division, it was Hotwood Hall 30, Wakefield 6. That was in the Premier Division, as I just said. And in the North West League 1, Salford City against Cowley Sixth Form College was postponed. In League 2, Salford Red Devils against Morton was postponed. Also in League 2, Carmel 30, Oldham Sixth Form 0, and Hotwood Hall A against St John Rugby was postponed. The fixtures for this week, Wednesday the 30th of November. In the Premier North, it's Manchester Met against Hull. In the Northern 1A, it's Salford against Northumbria A. And in the Northern 2A, it is Liverpool against Manchester. In College Rugby this week, in the North West League 1, Wigan and Leigh play Salford City. And in the North West League 2, Priestley play Hotwood Hall A. Well, as I mentioned last week, there was the Barla Tri-Series County Championships this weekend just gone. In the Open Age game at Askham on Sunday, Cumbria played Lancashire, and Cumbria came away with an 18 points to 10 victory in that match. And in the Under-19s, Lancashire got the result at Askham. They beat Cumbria by 38 points to 4. Zach Baker of Rochdale, the Rochdale scrum half, having a good game there, kicking a few conversions. So a good result there for Lancashire in the Under-19s. I'll keep you up to date next week with the fixtures. I've not got any fixtures for that tournament this week, but I'll keep you up to date with the results when I do get them. The England students, in other news, are seeking donations to help fund their trip to Australia next year for the Student World Cup. Each member of the party is responsible for raising cash to cover training and friendly games in the UK and the cost of kit and equipment. Flights, accommodation, travel, insurance and tournament participation fees also have to be paid for. The total cost of the tour is £110,000, and although the students have worked hard to secure any sponsorship, selling community game, raffle tickets and staging events, more support is needed. Donations can be made by visiting www.rugby-league.com/article/3890/help the England University team raise for the World Cup. Cash for the World Cup, sorry. Head coach Colin Baker said, "Please give generously and play your part in sending England University Rugby League team to the Student Rugby League World Cup in 2017. In other news, England have been grouped with Cook Islands and holders Australia in next year's Women's World Cup. The three countries have been placed in Pool A, while Pool B comprises of Canada, New Zealand and Papua New Guinea. Pool games and the semi-finals will be played during November alongside the Men's World Cup at the Southern Cross Group Stadium, the home of Cronulla Sharks. The final will be staged a double-header with the World Cup final itself at the Brisbane Stadium on the 2nd of December 2017. The fixtures will be confirmed following the turn of the year. And finally this week, nearly 600 school children have sampled rugby league for the first time in a nationwide initiative which has secured plaudits for the Rugby Football League. Red Hall Bosses were hailed at a recent school games organiser summit in Telford, notching a highly commended rating in the Outstanding National Governing Body of the Year award, which was presented by the Youth Sport Trust. The recognition has risen from the successful delivery of a supply and demand project undertaken throughout this year by the RFL in conjunction with the Youth Sport Trust, which involved a 9-a-side rugby league for boys, reaching 591 new players at Year 7 and 8 at 32 schools. The initiative will say Red Hall Bosses allow Rugby League foundations to engage more closely with the school game organisers network via the Sky Try programme, with all secondary schools in the country able to be involved in the sport. The RFL's education officer Steve Gorn said of the summit, "It was a great day and a good chance to liaise with key partners in the sector and gain valuable insight into school sport. More specifically, we gained an insight into the school games programme and how it's delivered." So that's fantastic news that, the more people that get involved in our great game, the better. So some good news coming out there. That's about it for this week. I thought it'd be another short one. Hopefully I'll have some more news for you next week and some more results.